Hello. How are you today? Happy St. Patrick's Day. Is that loud enough? You have to really hunt around the room. I suppose some of the books have got green. I did honestly think, what have I got that's green? I know it's in the fun of the day for the Irish, and good luck to all of you. But I don't have much green around the house. I haven't got a drop of Irish blood in me, but I got my sympathy with you today, especially if you're white and Irish. Hey, it's Beattie here, John Beattie, speaking at you St. Patrick's Day, March 17th, 2014. Dinosaur News, produced by the British People's League. Well, I'm drained, excited, as steady viewers and subscribers to these videos know. A day of whiteness was pronounced around the Anglo-Celtic, Anglo-Saxon globe on Saturday. And it is ironic, it was the Anglo-Saxon, Anglo-Celtic areas that stood up. It was originally posted as a White March, a play on the words middle of March, and of course I did a video a couple of weeks ago that it'll be the Ides of March, when the soothsayer cried out in Shakespeare's play Julius Caesar. The soothsayer cried out from behind the crowd as Caesar was marching by. And the soothsayer cried out, "Beware of the Ides of March." Well, the soothsayer was right again. Establishment best beware of the Ides of March. It was brilliant. A young fellow named Kyle Hunt, and I believe he has Irish blood. So he'll be celebrating today because his idea is caught on. There were coordinated protests in and from Australia, in and from New Zealand. The main key being the slogan, "Diversity equal white genocide." How short and snappy could you get? Beautiful. So all the countries I'm going to name had these slogans on the back of trucks, on the sides of cars, on highway overpasses, and in yard signs. I'm telling you, I've been at this for decades, and it's the best I've ever seen. It's the coordination from all the continents where we're still whites. Australia, New Zealand, the motherland, they were strong at overpasses. And the United States. I'm very ashamed not one poster put up in all of Canada, which tells me that a lot of young white Canadian patriots are slacking off, or they're not following the American web pages, because the build-up to this day should have stirred up patriots in Canada. I know my blind list, all in the blind list, some are retired and most are working, and some are working only part-time. I don't know what to say. I am already targeted in the village. My name is on the front lawn in a nice Scales of Justice iron wrought fancy type of thing. John Beattie's right on the front lawn. Now, if I put a sign up like that, the press is going to be at me. I'm isolated here. Yes, I'm whining a bit of an excuse. I don't have a car, as I beg people out there, someone, get a hold of someone who would get free room and board at the Britannia building here, just to drive yours truly around. But it has to be someone that's vouched for on our list, so that's another story. Let's get back to the success. So I got the little bit of negative part out of the way first. And then in America, of course, it was all over the place. The Northwest, Oregon, Birmingham, Alabama, Florida. I'm sorry if I leave out somewhere. Tennessee, Knoxville, Tennessee. The coordination was incredible. Not only getting the activity going for white people to stand up for our white race on March the 15th, but the coordination afterwards with modern technology on the various forums and bulletin boards, mainly in the United States, but some in Britain are doing it well. Well, I guess they are too in Australia and New Zealand. Yes, they've each got their own forums and boards with the photographs. Then they're coordinating them and all kinds of blogs and forums. So I put my 2 cents worth in. It was posted on an American blog. This was posted March 16th at 5:15 p.m. I'm so worked up and excited by the success of yesterday that my nerves are nearly shot. The most successful white presentation for over a century, thanks to the internet. Can't get enough gathered in one spot, enough patriots gathered in one spot, to look good, so borrow patriots from around what is left of the white race. Personally, I wish to thank Kyle for the original idea. Also, without hinting at anything improper, with a question mark, I see the event as the first real action of a new dawn, the white underground. We all know what underground activity has done over the ages. Sure, some faces known to the swine enemy, but the majority of those brave white warriors who participated Saturday are not known to others. Names guarded, as in cell structures. As in cell structures, names guarded. Which protects jobs, of course. The coordination of various blogs, forums, etc., such as Caroline's here, with so many displaying the action photos, is just the beginning of our white take-back. On a sour note, I apologize for Canada's shame. Not even one sign showing. I lack a car and not much use putting a front lawn sign at my home to take direct heat. However, in fairness to myself and the BritishPeoplesLeague.com, I did plug for the White Day all last week on Dinosaur News, YouTube, John Beattie, plus linking on many Facebook friends. Again, thanks to all you pioneers in what I dub the first major warning to the multi-cult world. The warning? You ain't seen nothing yet, baby. Signed, W.U. for White Underground. So that's the end of the posting. Now this opens a few minutes of today's talk. Oh, before I do that even, I want to thank all of the American contacts who shot me back a thank you on Facebook, who wanted to be pals. Wow. Here we are, the British People's League, and working with our British patriots overseas. But the reaction was strong from the States. And as I said the other day, Candor League put up another posting I had that this is the beginning of the White Underground. Candor, C-N-D-O-U-R, candor.org.uk. Again, the triumvirate, the 333 here. 3 leagues. 3 bags full. League of the South, Candor League in Mother Britannia, and our British People's League stationed here in Canada. Those are the 3 I pronounced because there's no risky waters. I don't want to get involved in internal squabbles. So with those 3 leagues, we're on the right track. I don't know if I pinned the expression well enough. We're radical for the white people. We're radical for our white people. For those of British stock around the globe. But we're not going off the deep end, screaming down the streets. Nothing wrong with walking down the streets or claiming the streets. But there's the fine line of, say, acting crazy. Now, it's easy to say. A mob of multicultural pushing up against a wall, well, you're going to react. Well, you know what I'm trying to say. We want to keep it strong, but we want to draw in some radical conservative types who just need a little nudge to join in one of our 3 camps. But I do thank those Americans who got in touch. Terrific. Just I'm as pleased as punch, and they seem very happy with the promotions that I was making for the White Day. It was tops. It was just tops. again, you know, no white group has been able to come up with a lot of people in recent years. And it's a masterstroke to be able to coordinate white warriors from around the globe, the few that could show up, and even anonymous ones, planting lawn signs, diversity equal white genocide, in front of highway traffic signs in New Zealand, and the banners in Australia, and all over the States, and the motherland. Oh, what a sight for older eyes. I'll tell you, it's just, I couldn't hardly sleep even last night. And, you know, there might be a few skeptical out there saying, well, what's the big deal, John? You know, so is demonstrations. It's the coordination. It shows it can be done. Okay? Now, as far as outside intruders showing up wearing costumes, a couple did. It didn't create much of a problem, but that can be handled. The League of the South have demonstration rules. And on their demonstration in Tallahassee, Florida, on March 10th, flags were flown, good T-shirts, but all pre-approved, okay, with the specific organizations thrust forward. So, you know, if you want to do things your way a little bit different, well, then you do your own thing. But getting back to Saturday's demonstration, it's inspired. I guess, yeah, the American likes on Facebook and thank yous and wanted me to be their friend on Facebook and so on. I've never had such a reaction, ever. And I've posted on many American blogs over the years promoting good guys. So it's not just because I'm doing some promotions here. No, there's people have caught on. And I think it's kind of cute, particularly from the motherland, that I got a lot of likes when I said this is the beginnings of the white underground. Now that's the point I want to get into. Tricky stuff here. I can't break the law. I cannot discuss even thinking of law breaking. But I'm comparing the white underground that was born on March the 17th, 2014, even though 90% of them probably won't want to even call it that. That's what I'm calling it. And that's what it is. Well, there just isn't any other way. I don't care how many council seats are won or whatever. You're going to win seats in Parliament? Yeah, look at Golden Dawn in Greece. You get that strong, they just kick the doors in, call you terrorists, and lock you all up. No. Come on. I noticed the British Patriots caught on right off the bat. They ticked the white underground. Because eventually that's what's going to have to be to save the white race. It's going to have to be tough and ruthless to save our peoples. I'm not promoting it. I'm saying what it will have to be when the backs are against the wall and genocide is being practiced against the white race. A lot of it's our own people's fault too. Yes, I'm the first to say. Teenagers, don't start luring your eyeballs at colored gals from other races when you've got very many beautiful, attractive women within your own race. Stick your own kind. So I'm not letting those people of our race off. Like, don't give me the crap, oh, it's on television, it's on the movies, blah, blah, blah. Look at individual responsibility. Just listen to what Uncle John's telling you here. Johnny Boy is saying, stick to your own kind or get out of our ranks. Scram, beat it. You're a race traitor if you can't stick to your own kind. But the spirit and the radio show that Don Advo, he's becoming a very prominent broadcaster on the American white circuit. He did a great talk on it this morning on Don Black's radio show. So it's inspired people all over. But it is the creation of a white underground. Around the, what would you say, 5, 8, I bet you couldn't even give 10 faces that were identified through the whole deal. I'm sure you couldn't get 10 faces through the whole deal. But there was 100 to 200 in the background helping, doing the manual physical work with the signs, and one on the big truck and the whole bit, diversity equal white genocide. These people have been protected on purpose. Cell structures, cells within cells. And then whatever happens down the road, when white defense is needed, there will be a white underground in place, having broken no laws, but a white underground in place for when there is no choice. For when there is no choice. And any older folks know damn well undergrounds throughout history, for patriot undergrounds, have always won. Because when you're fighting back underground, you can do a lot of damage. And again, I'm not saying to break the law, but you get the message. The white underground, the spiritual aspect of it, as far as this boy is concerned, was formed on March 17th. And its founding thinker was Kyle Hunt. He may not like my term whatsoever. I don't even know the man personally. I like the term. I borrowed it. I thrust it upon the whole situation March 17th. I'll blame the ones that liked my posting on Candor League as it liked it, because I was quite pleased when I saw the likes on saying it like it is, the white underground. And sure, I'm ashamed of Canada. I preach on these videos as much as I can, 5 days a week, to get things done. So I hope that Canadian braggarts who like to have parties in their apartments and talk pretty brave on Facebook, I hope you're all ashamed. I mean, like in New Zealand, they stuck the lawn signs at intersections. It's not like it's in front of your home. But I'll give an excuse, yes, I'll give an excuse if you hadn't even heard it or seen it. If your activities are limited to bonding with your friends in your homes, which I have preached, it's the best place to bond and unite with our folk is in our private homes, and you honestly didn't know about it, well, of course you're off the hook. And what do you care about what I say? Well, you will one day, because when we get the funds, we're really going to make things roll. Yeah, I've heard it all before, Beattie. Well, it's coming closer and closer. Who would have believed what would have happened on March 17th? Who would have believed it? And you can still catch the photos on different blogs here and there and everywhere. So I hope I have praised all who took part sufficiently. And very unique ideas. That big, large truck with I don't know what it was. It was one great big sign in the back of the truck, looked fresh as can be. Diversity, equal white genocide. Perhaps it was a truck rental. That would have been clever. Then there was one gal, one of the ladies who posted on Facebook as a new friend. She has a photo of a huge poster, very professionally printed, right on the driver's side of the car that they drove around in for hours. Uniqueness everywhere. It was unique. And those who participated, you can write it down as one of your strong memories. But don't go running off. Don't go running off now that you've done that. The reason I said that, not to be a party pooper, but 1989 we had 167 young people for 3 solid days, and they were on fire. They were in tune with the flame of the candle lighting. They all just disappeared into the corporate world. Quite a group in Ottawa. All just, they could still do something part-time or underground. W-U, white underground. Say it 3 times after me. Children, white underground, white underground, white underground. Okay, so you got the picture. We're happy as peaches can be. I'm not sure. I think this is our 6th week with Dinosaur News, and we're not disappointed. There's news every other day. And we're on here 5 days a week for you and for me and for our peoples, for our history, for our future. Take it easy, and we'll talk at you tomorrow, which is Tuesday, the 18th. And again, happy St. Patrick's Day to you Irish out there. You sure deserve a day of your own. You're good lads and lassies. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.